It's Morphin time! The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are getting a live-action reboot series. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to never miss a video. We have daily film content including movie reviews, movie news, and so much more. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button to never miss a video. This is not a drill. We are finally getting a Power Rangers live-action reboot, and it's happening on Disney+. The masterminds behind the show are none other than the showrunners behind the Percy Jackson series, Jonathan E. Steinberg and Dan Schatz. Now, at first, they were trying to keep things under wrap and gatekeep this wonderful news for themselves. But MovieWeb was able to get them to confirm not only the show, but their involvement in it. However, that is all that is confirmed at this point, with them keeping everything very close to the chest, which does leave room for speculation, for there could be two different possibilities. First, it could be a reboot reintroducing the main characters we know and love, or option two, which would be introducing an entire new group of teens that bestow the power of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Keeping the names of the original characters makes more sense to a degree than giving them new names. However, they could ditch the TV origins and bring to life the amazingly underrated Boom comic book series. This would allow them to not only have a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers multiverse, which already exists, but would also allow them to be canon with the original show. Not to mention, it would give them so much more material to work with and appease the fans both of the original TV show and the newer fans who were introduced through the comics. To be able to see the Shattered Grid Beyond the Grid story arc come to life in live action would be legendary. They could easily make their arc into a feature film that got a theatrical release, not only paying tribute to the series that inspired Power Rangers, Super Sentai, but following in their footsteps completely by having a feature theatrical film for the conclusion of every season. Because if you're a fan of Super Sentai, then yes, you would know that is a ongoing series that actually the Power Rangers are based on. Like, if you watch the old Power Rangers from the 90s, I think it started in 93, 90% of that stuff was already filmed. They just lifted the exact frames. Like, they took the exact show and just dubbed over and refilmed the scenes in which the actors were just talking and interacting as their alter egos, the teenagers. All the scenes filmed as the Power Rangers, all the explosions, action scenes, they literally were just taken from the Japanese TV show. They didn't refilm those. That's why it was so cheap to make the show, because they literally just took all the footage that was shot with them as Power Rangers in their suits and all the action and just cut that in with the American actors doing the other stuff and then kind of cutting it together. Now, Super Sentai do a theatrical release at the conclusion of every series, or season, or series, because technically each Power Ranger is kind of its own series. So you have Mighty Morphin, you had Zeo, Turbo, Lightspeed, Rescue, Space. I went out of order of those for a second. But again, yes, if they were to go, which I'm hoping they do the comic book adaptation of the Boom comic book series, the multiverse, and kind of make everything canon, I think that would be awesome, and it would really leave a lot of room for later introductions and bringing back fan favorites for cameos, and also to just have, that in a live action would be phenomenal, and just have, Shattered Grid as a feature film. That would be phenomenal, and I would die to see that. What are your thoughts? Comment below. Let me know.